Hey everyone, welcome back to another workout. Today's workout will be an arm workout, and it's kind of like a rainy day outside, not such nice weather, we're stuck indoors, but it's still a nice way to make yourself strong and hopefully as things get warmer and the weather gets better, just kind of build up your physique while we're here at home with an outlook of having a nice summertime and being able to show off all the gains that you'll be making. So today, to emphasize intensity, we're going to utilize different techniques. We're going to do pyramids and drop sets. What that means is pyramids is basically you scale down in repetitions as you continue to do the move. So let's say today we'll do biceps and triceps together. We'll start with 40 reps and we'll go to 30 reps and 20 reps and so on. And drop sets are typically used where you're using a heavy weight, then moving into a slightly lighter weight, and then finishing off with the lightest weight. Now, the difference is drop sets tend to also utilize different rep schemes. So you might go heavy, let's say 10 reps, medium 20 reps, light 30 reps, but we'll get to that. For the time being, we're just going to start with a medium weight, and today we're assuming that you have multiple weights at home. So some of the other workouts, like you can see, I'll post up here, there's how to do workouts with one set of weights, or how to do workouts with an elastic band. There'll be a couple other workouts where you're basically more limited. Today we're not going to expand so far that we have a whole full gym setup, but we will hopefully be able to integrate multiple sets of weight so that this can be something maybe that you can do, let's say when the gyms open back up, that you can then listen to, follow along, and do when you have more weights at your disposal. Okay, so let's start off with a set of pretty light bicep curls. Now I've spoken about the different heads of the bicep. If you want to target the outer part of your arm, you're going to have to bring your arms in, which is kind of counterintuitive, but that's how you do it. Rather, if you want to bring the inside of your arm into action, you want your hands out. So to work the outer part of the arm, the long head of the bicep, we're going to do 40 sets of these kind of inward bicep curls. Now, it's not a heavy weight, so you want to really squeeze. Let's call that about 7, 8, 9. And what you're really looking for is to get a pump going. 1, 2, just get blood into the muscles. 3, 5, 7. Try not to swing back too much. 9. Let's say that's 20. Keep the hands 3 up towards your chin. 6, 7, 8, 9. 30. You should start to kind of feel it. 1, 2, 4, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Good. So set your weights down. Make your way down to your mat. When you settle down, these are not very heavy weights, but there is a technique that's safe to get into position. That's just putting the weights on your knees. So when you lay down, take the weights up with you, and you're ready to do your move. We're going to do tricep extensions. Again, pretty simple. Again, 40. 6, 8. Tap your shoulder. 1. So some people do this like going back here. That's fine too. You just get more of your back involved. You want to isolate the tricep. Do more like this. Let's call that about 18, 19, 20. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 39, 40. Get out of it the same way. You lift your legs up, rock up, set your weights down. Okay, so that's one, let's say, base of the pyramid. Then you're going to work your way up with less repetitions. If you were to use heavy weights, one of the things that people tend to do is they hurt themselves doing something really stupid like lifting up a weight. You want to do especially let's say if you're doing a similar workout but with like a row, so you're using a heavier weight, you kind of want to get into a runner's position, pick up the weights this way. It's like a safer way of doing a very simple thing that people sometimes mess up. All right, same thing, but 30 times. 4, 5, 6. Keep the squeeze. Almost like you want to break like a walnut between your bicep and your forearm when you pull the weight up. And you should start to get a little pump going. That's 19, 20, 10 more. 2, 3. 28, 29, 30. Good. So you can see it probably already. You're starting to get a little bit more blood flow. You're starting to kind of pump into it. Okay, so same idea. You set it up, get into it safely, hands up. If you do need to take breaks while you're doing this next move, you take your break with your arms up. Try to get to 30. So go 1, 2. You want a slight arch in your lower back, but you still want to pull your stomach muscles in. Eighteen, 19, 10 more. 6, 7, 8, 29, 30. Weights on the legs, rock up, set it down, and come up. Okay, good. Shake it out if you need to. It's not so easy to stretch the bicep. I mean, you can kind of do it like this. Most of the time, if you have your hand on the door and you turn, that's going to be the best way to do it. This kind of helps a little bit if you need to. If you need to stretch out your triceps, you do something like this. Again, if you feel like you're getting too tight, the pump feeling is about getting tight. So personally, I kind of like to stay in that compressed feeling. Okay, so again, get your weights up. You're going to go for a set of 20. 3, 2, 1. Get a good squeeze every time. Ten more. Now, I'm not a very vascular guy, so you won't really see a ton of veins popping out, but most people by now, you're going to start to get more vascularity. Some people say there's different schools about this, about not chasing the pump. I fundamentally think the reason why it's good is because if you have light weight, but you do something a lot of times, you tend to save your joints. So if you're a slightly older lifter, this could be a good way of keeping yourself strong without burning out your joints too much. Okay, and then you've got your triceps, so you set it up again, get into position. Always use safety, legs up, weights up, set it all up. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Rep up 20. Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, 20. Weights on the legs, and going all the way up. Okay, so that's like a pretty simple way of getting going. I like that. I tend to have, depends, when you work out for many years, you end up getting small little injuries that you have to work with. A lot of people get shoulder problems, especially if they bench a lot. That can happen. I tend to get elbow tendonitis sometimes. So the reason why I like this is because I'm flexing and extending my elbow and I'm getting it warmed up. Okay, so what you're gonna do for your next one is use a lighter set of weights. And today, I'm using basically like 10 pounds. So really pretty light. When you do your lateral raises, you're gonna try to keep tension on the muscle by not going too far down in between. And you're gonna alternate in your pyramid by holding your weights out or holding your weights down in the rest period. So it's a pyramid of lateral raises starting with 10 lateral raises. Keep your chest up tall and you go to 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now when you get to 1, hold 10, 9, 8, push arms out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when you go to 9, rep up 9, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. But when you get to 9, just have your hands down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now when you get to 8, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Little rest. And then try to go right into 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might notice I'm not using my thumb. This is just a grip thing. I like to work the extensors in my forearms by passively excluding my thumb. So while I'm talking to you, I'm counting about 7 seconds. That's about done. 3, 2, 1. Go to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Go to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. But when you do 5, just hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right to 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold it down. 1, 2, 3. Go to 2. 1, 2. Hold it. 1, 2. Good. Go to 1. Hold it down for 1 second. And that's your big pyramid of lateral raises. So again, small weight, a lot of results. And of course, you scale down the weight based on your experience level. So if you can do those with 10 pounds, that's good. Even if I've been working out for a long time, that's hard for me. Do it with 5 pounds. Don't be worried about the weight. The weight doesn't matter. What matters is the muscle's perception. It perceives constant tension, it perceives some kind of stimulus. The weight is inconsequential ultimately. What you really want to do is think long term and think about not hurting yourself. So you get more gains if you can go to the gym or work out all the time as opposed to having to take breaks because you keep on hurting yourself. Alright, so basically what I've done as a result of doing biceps, triceps, and shoulders, I've basically gotten my arms to the point where I pre-fatigue them. When you do exercises like a push-up, you're basically dealing with 3 muscles. You're dealing with your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. If I've taken my shoulders and triceps out of the equation, or partially so because I've gotten them tired first, when I'm going to do my push-ups now, I'm going to be forced to use chest. So this is why a lot of people have a hard time growing their chest, is because they end up doing a lot of the move with their arms. In fact, you'll notice people will have often a broad chest and might have slightly less developed arms, or vice versa, will have big arms and a kind of smaller chest. So if you want to make the best of everything, have big arms, big chest, there are ways of getting the most out of your exercises, and that's really what I hope to do in these tutorials. So if you like this kind of stuff, just please click that subscribe button. That does help us. And as we get ready here, I'm going to explain to you what you're going to do for your next exercise. So the heaviest chest exercise will be a straight leg push-up. You're going to do that for 10 times. Then you're going to go into on the knees push-up. So you're lighter, right? So you're going to go for 20 times. And then you're going to flip onto your back. You're going to take your weights, and then you're going to press as if you're doing a dumbbell press or a floor press for 30 times. So this is not really a pyramid. This is more like a drop set, okay? Where you go from heavy to medium to light. It's a really good technique. It's an intensity technique. I would highly suggest it, especially towards the beginning of the workout where you're still kind of fresh. You don't want to really do these at the end. So if you have the energy and you're ready to go, and we set everything up, we start off with 10 regular push-ups. Okay, so keep everything tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now when you finish those, you just put your knees down. Basically it's the same thing. Keep your hips low. 1, 10 more. Good. So remember that safety technique I was telling you about, getting the weights up with your knees, even if they're not very heavy. Set them up, weights up. Make sure you touch the ground every time, and press. 30 times. Good, so that's 10. Keep your core tight. If you do need to take breaks, you keep your hands up when you take breaks. 17. 20. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Get the weights up on your legs. Set the weights down. Good. So that's one nice drop set for chest. You take a little break. Now, I don't know if the camera was picking it up or the microphone, but as I was telling you before, I have a little bit of a tricep and thus elbow issue I'm working with. You can deal with it a couple different ways. You can put a compression on your arm. Sometimes you see basketball players wear like a small kind of thing around their forearm. That will help. But what I've learned over the years is what helps is getting your back up. So you're pressing from kind of like low to high. This also engages your chest muscle and it takes a little bit of the pressure off of your elbow. So that's my thing I'm working with. If your thing is shoulder, this also will work for that too, of having your back kind of arched. So you're pushing kind of in a parabolic shape. It's not straight. It's kind of like a satellite dish, right? Or a parabola, or a curve. So what you're going to do is repeat that. 10 regular push-ups. 10 on the knees, 20 on the knees, 30 floor presses. All right, so let's get that going. Set it up. Keep your glutes tight, core tight. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so when you get to 10, you typically just need to drop your knees. You should be more or less in a good position. Set it up. Go to 20, 3, 2, 1. You need to take a break. 9, 10. You can kind of like go into child's pose for a second and just come back into it. Do 10 more. Okay, that takes you to 20. Flip it over. You should be kind of burning by now. And set up your floor press. Okay, remember what I said. Shoulder blades back, chest up, tap, push, tap, push. It's 10. If you get to 15, you need to take a break. Take a break with your hands up. You're kind of still actively working. Let's keep going. 16. That's 20. Stay strong. And you get to the last one. Legs up, knees up, weights down, rest. All right, so just one more pro tip, then we'll move on to the other thing. The nerves that come out of your neck end up in your upper back, your neck, like your traps, and your arms. So again, if you're dealing with a tricep issue, you're talking about the 7th vertebrae, where the nerves come out from C7. So also, if you're on the floor like I was or bench, play around with neck position. Sometimes just adjusting what you're looking at will give you a better feeling because you'll have less compression on the nerve. Okay? This is like more of an advanced tip, but will definitely help if you find yourself getting into those feelings of something's clicking, something's not really quite right. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, here the workout is going to utilize multiple sets of weights. And not necessarily in the same ways you did the drop set before. So for example, you can go from a light weight that you can do a lot of times, to a medium weight that you'll do less times, to a heavy weight that you'll do even less times. So it's kind of like, instead of a descending pyramid weight-wise, it's an ascending pyramid weight-wise. Also, it's another technique, and it's another technique just like what I did before with the push-ups, where you're basically stimulating the body harder than if you were just to do like a straight set. So we're going to do a kind of pull where you're going to do a lateral raise, okay, which we've already done, but you know, if you want a very capped shoulder, you're going to do that, and you're going to do a set of 15 of those. Then you're going to move into a rear delt fly, okay, and you're just going to do 10 of those. And then the last thing that you're going to do is a kind of upright row, and you're going to do just 5, but with a really slow tempo. So, fundamentally, what you're going to need to do is get 3 sets of weights. 1, 2, and then heavy ones 3. So when you do the lateral raise, we've already done it. You guys should know it by now. But it's simple, okay? But it's effective. Some people only will do 1 round of this. If you want maximum growth, you might have to go a little bit past what most people do. So here we go. Lateral raise, again, put it up, but with 15 repetitions. So you just go 1, 2, 6, 7. Working outside of the box, let's say, is what gives you exceptional results, right? If you work like everyone else is doing, you might just keep getting similar results. Sometimes you gotta put yourself in a condition where you make things a little bit harder for yourself. So let's say that's the 15 lateral raises. Now when you do the rear raise, I'll just set it up like this, or the rear fly, you want your back as straight as you can, stomach in, and you pull. Pull. Right? So set those weights down, and remember, for your front raise, or your upright row, you're only doing 5. You've targeted the lateral, posterior, now anterior head of the deltoid. And to do so, you're going to lift up with your elbows as high as you can, and then take, let's say, 5 seconds to go down. So stand up straight, You lift up tall, and you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, 1, 2, 3. Remember, it's only 5 times. Up, 1, 2, 4, 5. 2 more. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's your ascending pull exercise. Right, so all those are pulls. Now, why am I choosing this? If I had to do, let's say, a row, there was more like, you go to the gym and do some kind of thing like this, you need heavier weight. Most people, they're not going to have 30, 40, 50 pound dumbbells at their house. They might have a 5, they might have a 10. That's kind of like what I'm working with here. They're not super heavy. That's 10, that's a 15, it's like a 20. So, use what you can, but choose the exercise that's best suited to that weight and those repetitions. This is, again, a workout that doesn't really cost a lot of money if you think about it. A set of weights like that, probably $10, probably $15, maybe $20, right? But if you're in your house and you can't go to the gym, and instead of paying $60 or $70 or $80 or $90 for a gym membership, why not spend $50 on a set of weights? You'll always have them, and they'll make your workouts a whole lot better. So, we do that again, and we set it up in the exact same way. So, we're a little bit more tired, might need to keep your core tight, glutes tight. 15 lateral raises. Let's go like this. 1, 2, 4, 9, 10. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, set them down. Then you go rear fly. I'll be facing you this time so you can see what it looks like from the front. Chest down, hips back. 10. 1, good. Set them down. Take a little rest. Time it takes to get over to your next set of weights. Pick it up, okay? And 5 by 5. 5 lifts with a 5-second lower. Okay, 3, 2, 1, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 3, 4. Up. 1, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Up. 1, 2, 3. Again, last one. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And set your weights down. Okay, there are some exercises that over the years people have, let's say, considered red flag exercises. For example, upright row. Some people feel like it puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder, and technically it does when you use a barbell, because your wrists get stuck in that position. And once one joint is stuck, the other ones have to hold in a different way. But with a dumbbell, when you lift, right, you're kind of free with your wrist. So your shoulder does work, but you're not compensating in a weird way. So while the barbell front row or upright row might be a red flag, there's no reason why a dumbbell upright row is out of the list of exercises you can do. So what we've done up till now is a big pyramid of pulling and pushing. A big drop set 2 times of pushing, right, chest, and pulling. Okay, so now we're going to just put things together a little bit to finish everything up. There are some exercises that you can pull and push at the same time, right? They're more complex exercises. So what we're going to do is one exercise with 3 different weights so that we can do a drop set where we're not modifying the exercise, we're just modifying the weight. As your muscles get tired, you can't do 20 reps of a heavy weight, but you can maybe do 10 and 15 and 20 if you lighten the load. And your muscle feels, when you get to the lighter weights, like it's still moving the heavy weight. Okay, so our rep scheme is going to be 8, 12, 15, of an exercise called a swimmer's press. So, to do the swimmer's press, you start in a bicep curl. You get a nice stance with your legs. You curl, twist, press, and uncurl. Again, curl, twist, press. We're going 8. It's 3, press, down, down. 4, down, down. 5, press, down. 6, press, down, down. 7, press, down, down. 8, press, down, down. Good. So that's your first and only one of these. We're just doing this one time. Okay, then you go to a lighter weight. And you're going to go for 12. Same move. Your arms, though, feel like you're still moving a heavy weight. Your joints, though, are happy that you're not moving the same weight. Okay, so here we come up on 5, press, down. 6, press, down. 7, 8. Keep your core muscles tight. Press. Remember, we're going to 12, 2 more. Down, down, press, down, down. You should feel that, right? It's the whole point. It's an intensity technique, right? So, starting to get hard. Take as short of a break as you can. Typically, the time it takes to get the other weights, and we finish up with 15. 3, 2, 1, same move. This is the way I like to breathe in this exercise. I double inhale, double exhale. In, out, out. 10 more. 10, up, down. 9, up, down. 8, up, down. 7, up, down. 6, up, down. 5, up, down. 4, up, down. 3, up, 2, up, down, down. 1, up, down, down. Carefully set your weights down. Good. So basically, guys, that's the routine. As you can see, it doesn't take a long time. It's very effective. You want to go for progressive overload. So what that means is today, you did it like 10s, 15s, and 20s. If you can, next time go like 12s, 16s, and 22s or something like that. Try to do the same thing, but progressively overload the exercise. That's going to give you quite a lot of stimulus and force your body to grow. So again, if you like these tutorials, please click like or subscribe. If you want to see anything else specifically, please write us in the comments. I hope you like all this content we've been giving you, and we thank you for your support. So until next time, hope everyone stays well and healthy, and like always, thank you very much.